Alright, so in this video, we're going through some profiles based on the Mesa Boogie Mark 7 using channel 3 and 2C plus mode. This is one of those sounds that has a very clear identity. It's tight, it's fast, it's aggressive, but it doesn't feel messy. That's probably the thing I like most about it. You can have quite a lot of gain, but the notes still stay together. For this pack, there are 24 profiles. They're not all trying to do the same thing. Some are heavier and more saturated, some are more open, and some sit more in that crunch area where the amp still has bite, but it breathes a little more. So, as I go through them, you'll hear the same basic Mark-style character, but with different levels of tightness, body, brightness, and gain. We use two cabinets for this pack, a 2x12 and a 4x12. The 2x12 profiles feel a bit more direct to me. They're tighter, a little more focused, and they don't spread out quite as much. So for tighter rhythm parts, or when you want the guitar to sit in the mix without getting too big, those work really well. The 4x12 profiles are obviously larger sounding. There's more weight, more depth, and more of that big rhythm guitar thing. If you're double tracking or doing heavier parts, that's probably where the 4x12 profiles start to make a lot of sense. There are also different mic combinations in the pack. Some are more 57 based, so they have more attack and mid-range bite. Some use the R121, which gives you more body and a smoother top end. And some include the TLM102, which adds a little more detail and openness. So it's not just more gain or less gain. The profiles also move around in terms of feel. Some are sharper and more immediate, some are smoother, some are thicker, some are more open. So I'll go through a few examples now, using both cabinets and a few different mic blends. The main thing to listen for is how the character stays in the same family, but each profile gives you a slightly different version of that sound. The thing I was really listening for with this mode was whether the low end stayed together. And I think that's where this kind of amp sound works really well. Even when the gain is up, palm mutes stay tight and you can still hear the pick attack. The crunch profiles are also worth checking out. They're less compressed, so they react more to the guitar and your picking hand. If you back off the volume a little bit or use a lower output pickup, they become really useful for more dynamic rhythm parts. Alright, that's a quick look at the MkII IIC+ profile pack. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of how the profiles respond across the different cabinet and mic combinations. If you want to check out the full pack, I'll leave the link in the description. There are also some free profiles available, so you can try them with your own guitars and see how they feel in your setup. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.